Alright guys, back with another video. Today we're talking about Petr Yan versus Aljamain Sterling rematch and why I believe that Petr Yan will be a two-time undisputed Bantamweight champion of the UFC. You look at Petr Yan and you look at his skill set, he may very well be one of the pound-for-pound best fighters in the UFC right now. Like, he may be better than Usman is to the welterweight division. Like, he may be better than Usman is to the welterweight division for his bantamweight division. And the only person that I need to see Petr Yan get through is TJ Dillashaw. And the only thing is about Dillashaw is now on the right side of 35. So it's like, damn, I wish we could have got that fight, like, when Dillashaw was really in his prime before, the EPO thing happened. But Dillashaw to Kamaru Usman and to Petr Yan would be like Colby Covington to Kamaru Usman. So if Petr Yan gets through Aljamain Sterling again in the rematch, which I do believe he will get through him again, and if he can fight TJ Dillashaw and beat him, I think he's really cemented his legacy like at bantamweight as like one of the top bantamweights. Like, TJ Dillashaw, two-time bantamweight champion. Petr Yan wins his belt against Aljamain Sterling, two-time bantamweight champion, then goes and beats TJ Dillashaw. I mean, that would be huge for his legacy, huge for, what he's been able to accomplish so far. And the reason why I'm so high on Petr Yan is you have to understand how good his fight IQ is. Like, you look at his fight with Aljamain Sterling, like the first round and a half, it wasn't necessarily going his way. You look at the fight with Corey Sandhagen, the first round and a half wasn't necessarily going his way. He stays patient, he stays calculated, but like he's able to take information as it's happening and then counter back. And what I mean by that is he can go out there with a game plan, and the moment that he understands that the game plan is not happening, he's able then to switch and make adjustments and beat you. That is what great fighters do. You cannot be a great fighter if you're not able to make adjustments mid-fight. Some fighters cannot do that. They're just their fight IQ. They come into camp. They have a set game plan with their coaches. This is what we're gonna do. This is the game plan. Execute this game plan against this fighter. And if the game plan doesn't work, most fighters are screwed. They're gonna lose the fight. But Petr Yan is able to make the adjustments and go out there and win fights. Just like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is really good at being able to make adjustments mid-fight and executing the game plan. So Petr Yan needs to make sure Petr Yan is capable of doing that. I don't believe that Aljamain Sterling is going to have any sort of different recipe for Petr Yan than he did the first fight. He tried to grapple, he tried to do all these different things, but he ended up blowing his gas tank midway through the second round. So Petr Yan never gets tired. He never really takes his foot off the gas. He's always going to be going straight forward, high pressure. He keeps up an insane pace. He's like really like in freak shape. And so when you have a fighter who's like that, you have a very small window of making mistakes, especially late in the fight, because when the other fighter fatigues and he's made the adjustments, when his energy is still up here and you're fatiguing, you're going to see him start to put it on you late in the rounds. And you saw that against Corey Sandhagen when he dropped Corey Sandhagen late in the fourth and the fifth round. And then you seen that with Aljamain Sterling. He was throwing him around the ring late in that fight because Aljamain Sterling was just gassed. So you got to understand that his ability to fight 5 championship rounds at a high level, at a high pace, to stay in your face, that's a very, very hard fighter to deal with for anybody. Even if you are the better fighter, it's very, very hard to deal with someone who has great cardio. Look at Alexander Volkanovski. That guy has insane cardio. That's a tough fight for anyone, because when you have someone who has that good of cardio, they can take damage and keep coming forward. They can take hits and keep walking forward. They can keep staying in your face. So I have Petr Yan beating Aljamain Sterling again. Now, can Aljamain Sterling win? Of course, you always have to be a little bit cautious of these guys who are high-level jiu-jitsu players. Aljamain Sterling has really good jiu-jitsu. He choked out Corey Sandhagen within a minute. So I would be naive to tell you that he couldn't accidentally catch or even intentionally catch Petr Yan in a scramble and take his back and get down in a submission. So I don't think Aljamain Sterling's going to outstrike Petr Yan on the feet. I don't think he's going to be able to really do anything of significant damage on the feet. So his only true path to victory would be to take him down and get a submission. So that would be Aljamain's path to victory. It's going to be hard because Petr Yan's very hard to take down. He scrambles very well. He's going to get back to his feet. He's going to keep that distance of control. And he's going to tee off on you. And he's not going to get tired, which Aljamain Sterling has proven that he's gotten tired. So we still don't know how his neck is either. So these are things to look into. But I do believe Petr Yan will be undisputed bantamweight champion of the UFC again. And then we'll go ahead with the fight with TJ Dillashaw. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Back tomorrow for another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.